To enforce my claim earlier, a quote from Castor from NPR states that the Center for Disease Control recommends that 14% of the $246 billion settlement to the states and federal government by funding of the anti-smoking programs goes to the ads. So that means that these trying to cut off smoking restricted at age 21 means less money coming back to us, to the government. That means less money to the smoking ads, smoking commercials, stop people from smoking. And the number one prevention for people stopping, not starting smoking is learning about the harmful effects, and that is through the education of funding these programs. Orange County has a voter mandated 80% of this go to the smoking programs, and that has helped out tremendously. And as stated earlier, significantly we've already reduced smoking from when it has started. Smoke-free campuses have done that, but enforcement is a problem because students see smokers constantly, and one said nobody really cares about these programs put into place. And so what is enforcement coming into these for the affirmative? Many universities have done this, but they use the soft approach where they try to use social pressure, signage, and resources rather than tickets and fines. And so instead of using campus police, they can't actually stop people because it's mainly just a symbolic gesture to people. And a lot of teens, a lot of 21-year-olds will still smoke despite the fact that it's just a symbolism for them to stop. On top of that, they're trying to infantilize adults. The age at which one is considered a legal adult is, in the US, is typically 15, and what defines a legal adult is the ability to legally work, participate in contracts, vote, marry, give sexual consent, and join the military. They're trying to take that away from somebody and raise it to a higher age. So they don't have the ability to choose for themselves, and they're still under the control of somebody else. The adult, by definition from the dictionary, is a person who has attained the age of maturity as specified by law. And so as of now, since 1995, smoking has been regulated from people under the age of 18. And so since 1995, people haven't been able to smoke under the age of 18, but they still do. And raising it to 21 won't change that for people. All it will do is lower the amount of taxes going to those programs, as I've stated earlier. When the bill to raise the age to 21 was in the California Senate, one lobbyist argued that if you're old enough to fight and die for your country at age 18, you ought to be able to make the choice of whether you want to purchase a legal product or not. And this is shown by people wanting to buy products, and as my partner stated, what happens if they are in that time period where they're turning 18 and they have that ability, but then they don't, the age gets raised to 21 and they're in that time period. Do they start doing something illegal, or is there a gap for them to let them smoke? The affirmative hasn't answered that question. So that's on a lot of people's mind.